My name is Alana Breen, and I'm the operations manager here at Just Like Family Home Care National Office. Humor. Making people laugh, I think, is like my favorite thing. Not a lot of people are like out in the world wanting to just make someone smile. And so what I do every day is like, even my team can tell you, like, my favorite thing to do is just make you smile. And if I didn't do that, I didn't do my job. And so when I'm feeling overwhelmed or I'm feeling stressed, it's like, I just pull you into conversation and I'm like, how can I make you laugh? Like, what do you find funny? You know what I mean? And with my family, as they're growing older, they have all these aches and pains and they forget to like just stop and laugh. So it's usually my dad who I make laugh the most. My biggest critic as well. But yeah, anyway, long story short, to stay grounded, I actually rely on other people, like other people's happiness. So I started in the home care industry when I was maybe like 16, right? So no experience. I was still in high school at the time. And I started volunteering at a senior center, right? So when you go in, you're kind of naive at that point. You're young. I just knew I like seniors. Like, I didn't have grandparents, right? So I was like, okay, well, how can I learn from wisdom that like I don't really have in my life? And so I started volunteering, loved it. And shortly after that, I realized that there's something wrong. And you don't notice it right away. You notice it in like little increments. And I remember I was volunteering late one night and there was a lady who just wasn't being taken care of in a way that I want my grandparent to be taken care of. Not going to go into the gory details, but in that moment, I knew that she needed something better. And it was a facility that was government run. I'm not saying all government run facilities are bad. I'm just saying, when no one's watching, who are you? You know, when you work somewhere, when no one's watching, who are you? Where's your heart, right? And so I ended up taking my concerns to the supervisor at the time. She said, yeah, it's just how it is here. We don't have enough staff. We don't have enough people. And I was like, okay. And this is the same kind of answer for neglect that I've been getting for years, right? And so I saw at that moment in time, it wasn't the caregivers, it was like the heart posture of the organization. It was like, you are trusting these organizations to take care of your loved one, right? So what would you want them to look like? What would you want them to feel like when you enter? And so for me, every retirement home that I worked after that, I just wanted to get that family feel. Didn't feel like family. It felt like someone random was taking care of your grandparent. And so every single day that I worked there, I just tried to be, you know, their adopted granddaughter, right? Who look after them and make sure that they're okay. And if they don't have something they like, I was advocating for them. And it doesn't really happen that often. You know what I mean? You're like, you can see that there needs to be change, but you don't know how to do it because you feel so small. And so I think the gap was like, there wasn't enough caregivers, sure, but there also wasn't like a heart posture of, this is their home, you know, like this is where they live. It shouldn't feel like a hotel. It should feel like their home, and the people who are there should love them as if you're their grandkid. So yeah, I feel like the biggest gap is actually the humanness, like the connection. I would say that.